I don't even know where to start with this because this is take 3 now. This is a really a disaster of an effort. We were supposed to start an hour ago. We actually came on half an hour ago. My internet doesn't work. It's Australia. The internet just doesn't work. Getting notifications pop up. I'm on my phone. Apparently, my phone's camera is that good that you can see how shiny I am for some reason. And all my sunburn, I'm a tomato. This is not good. So I don't know what it is. Maybe I have to do this from my phone every week. But Tim, can you just come in here and help me out a little bit because this is a struggle. I look fine.
You did all right on the first take 1 and take 2. Actually, no, you didn't. It was a fucking disaster. You've been a disaster.
Yeah.
And now you got a little pout. Look at your little pouty face.
I know this fucking stinks. I was in such a great mood. I've had I've had so many coffees. I'm not going to tell you how many coffees I've had. I'm fired up. I'm fucking ready to roll. I'm getting bullied. You just harassing me. Not at all. Like, there's nothing worse than like getting laughed at by like some posh pommy fucking bastard, some fucking idiot. Anyway, so yeah, lots to talk about.
Wait, you haven't actually done an intro to the show.
This is the fucking intro. Shut up. What do you want? All right, I'll rehash it. I will do like the Mic thing where he just doesn't take 2 and it's all scripted. So weekly show that we don't do weekly. Again, I'm not going to go over my bit, but Tim over here. I mean, really, I think it's just laziness. He stopped responding to me. I don't know. We're supposed to record last week, Saturday night, was it? Just a no-show. So,
it was like Saturday morning, I think.
I mean, you spent hours prepping, and then the guy you're supposed to work with just puts in no fucking effort. Really, that's the only kind of takeaway.
You gave me a lot of shit. As I said on the take 1 and 2 of this, there is a valid reason for this that you've had no sympathy for.
Yeah, because you got fucking fired.
No, but you can't say that because you haven't done that little bit in take 3. You did that in take 1 and 2, where you pretended that I'd been fired, but no one knows what you're talking about now. So basically, Jackson did this whole spiel about last time Tim had to interrupt the show for half an hour because he forgot he had to interview someone. Might have been true. I had to go interview someone, and then I came back and he had a little whinge about that. And he said,
"Have they started?
The bit is,
have they started the job?
No, they haven't. No, I don't know.
Are they going
probably
to?
not. I don't know. I don't care.
What's your role in
anyway,
this?
Well, don't worry about it. Look, you're already taking us off on a tangent. The point is, you gave me a load of shit, and the actual reason we couldn't record was because my poor father had a heart attack, and you were just mercilessly giving me shit. And the week before, the reason why we couldn't record was because one of my very good friends died, and you were giving me shit for that. And then this week, you turn up, you can't even get your fucking internet working. But now, harrowingly, you seem to have got it working too well, in that we can see every part of your face.
Look how red I am. It's fucking crazy.
I know.
I was at the beach for about 5 hours yesterday.
Oh,
it's like ridiculous how red I am. Anyway.
So, do you want to do a little intro for our special guest?
Yes, we have a special guest. Big name. You know, everybody's waiting to hear him talk for a long time now. He's been silenced. So we decided to give him a platform on the most, organized platform where it's just going to be a straight up and down, segmented interview. Welcome on. Where is he? Down here. Dr. Vodka.
Boom.
What up?
That grunt.
What up, boys? First off, I want to say real quick, these two are fucking morons. I got this posh loser that's complaining about his dead friend. Nobody cares about your dead friend. And you got Jackson over here that literally, I don't know how Australia works, but his actual internet he pays for his house is worse than his phone internet. And maybe some of you have known that, but this was a clusterfuck of epic proportions. And that's being mild about it. Too dumb.
What's my delay like? Because what was it before? It was about 5
No,
seconds.
you're fine now. You're fine now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I think this is how we're going to go about this going forward. So I appreciate. I think because it's never really been bad. Tim, would you agree with that? I think it might be because we've got our special guest here from North Carolina, and we've got to stretch out the internet, a bunch of different ways.
To be fair, I did think of that. I was like, wait a second. I am in North Carolina. Tim's in England. You're in Australia. This is too far away if we're being real about it. But being real, Jackson, you're the farthest away. It's your fault. And it should always be your fault.
I'm the only one in the southern hemisphere. That might be a thing, right? We're hitting into summer here,
I think when Elon brings Starlink, you'll be fine.
Yeah, why don't you get Starlink?
Didn't Australia invent the Wi-Fi? Isn't that a thing?
That would be embarrassing. That would be embarrassing for you, considering your internet.
I'm pretty sure.
What's annoying though, Tim, is that nobody's. Well, I guess people that are going to watch this know how bad your internet is generally, because you look fucking great right now. But before this, you were not a person. You didn't exist in the world. You were just pixels on a screen.
It's true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like you said before, I'm like 10 fucking K. So
I think
it's so disconcerting how much I can see of your face right now.
I know.
I think this makes you actually. I think this makes you look better. This shows that you're like a human.
This is rich coming from a guy that doesn't have a fucking camera.
It's right there. Bam! Got me.
What's up?
Damn it.
What's the go with you guys? You're both waiting for it in the post. What's the? Do you use the same carrier?
Shut up, Jackson. Right, so we need to get some structure for this show.
My internet didn't work there.
Yeah, same here. Cut out for a sec. So we'll ignore him. As we always do, we do a bit of a state of the union for the show. Like what's going on, where we've gone wrong, how we can kind of course correct a little bit. So we've addressed the fact that we missed a week, which Jackson...
Tim, can I stop you for a second?
Of course you can.
Is this fucking idiot left-handed?
Yes.
Oh, yes he is. Fuck me.
What a loser. What a fucking wrong-handed bitch.
What the fuck is that? What kind of criticism is that?
You wrong-handed fuck. All right, continue, Tim. Sorry.
So it was supposed to be a weekly show, which obviously Jackson, the heartless cunt that he is, has just rinsed me for all the death and dying that I've got going on. We were also supposed to rename the show, Jackson. You were supposed to solicit.
That is my top
ideas.
Yes.
What have we got? Hit us. Come on. Let's go. What ideas have you solicited?
It was a little lacking, but I like the suggestion that we had very early. Do you know the one I'm referring to?
No.
Arseholes with accents.
Oh.
Watches vodka just shits on that. No, what do you got?
I'm not gonna shit on that. I think that your former partner that will not be named has gone a little too far with like the ringy ring parts of the name.
Yes.
So
damn it. Did you have to say exactly his point?
Look, that is exactly what I messaged Jackson. I'm saying,
you got to get away from it.
That. Yeah, it's silly little alliteration stuff.
Lingering with Sneak's pussy boy. Commotion of the motion. Whatever the fuck we're doing.
Wow.
Whatever the names are now. Let's move past the rhymey rhymes. Figure something else out.
Yeah.
What do you got then?
I don't have anything. This wasn't my narrative to dictate to you.
Oh, maybe I was talking to Tim. Tim,
okay, sorry. I take it back.
Well, this was your job. You were going to take this away as an action.
No, I put it out there in the world, and I let the world give me no real answers.
So we haven't got anything. So we're just going to stick with the Unrelated show then, yeah?
Just
another week.
Just think of something. Okay. I don't know. So like, I came up with hit the rice bucket. It came from Biz. Like it's also a saying in hockey. Like if you can't win faceoffs, they say hit the rice bucket because you're supposed to punch a bucket of rice so you get your forearms bigger so you can win faceoffs. Like think about something bucket? Like you put like pounds and pounds of rice in a like Lowe's bucket, like a home improvement bucket. You know you can get.
Sure.
And you just punch into the bucket. It makes your forearms bigger. You punch you punch through the rice and you kind of like move your wrist around and it'll make your forearms bigger.
Ooh.
And it's like a chirp in hockey if you can't win faceoffs.
They did that in Karate Kid, didn't they?
Say that again?
What?
Didn't they do that in Karate Kid?
Karate?
Yeah, no, I think they did do that. But that's an actual thing to make your forearms bigger.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, think outside of the box is my point with that.
Yeah, come on, Jackson. Get outside your box, mate.
Hmm.
Well, okay, Tim, this is also on you.
That is true.
Because I know you're from Fulham and you're a little posh boy, so.
It's this thing that people always say, like, because he's got the posh accent, they think that he's smart, well educated. He's a fucking idiot.
Dude, he could live off that here, and he doesn't know that.
Yes.
If he moved to the United States, people would just think you're smart, and you wouldn't have to do anything. You could go into an interview and tell the fucking guy you'd lick his balls. Well, no, he may like that, but you get my point. You can say anything.
I survived over here. That's entirely how I survived over here.
You guys all talk the same.
Over where?
In England.
What do you mean?
All you got to do is just have like a really like nondescript like home counties accent where you're not like to you might be saying like sound posh.
This is the way let me stop you there. This is the way accents go, okay? Tim Smith, you have a little posh bitch accent. Everybody thinks you're smart. Jackson is from Australia. Everybody thinks they're fun. My accent's from America. We just sound stupid. That's the way it works. That's the fucking triangle of accents in the English-speaking world.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I understand. What's your fucking logic? You think that you have a slightly posh accent when you're in fucking middle of London, but you're more likely to get a better job? I don't understand.
No. So what I'm saying over here, I've got like a nondescript accent. So my accent's like in the middle. It's not posh. It's not like.
So you'd have a general American accent, is what you're saying?
Yeah, so it's just like home counties, nothing accent. Like if you were to ask anyone in England like what my accent was, it would be like nothingness.
But you do sound like Fulham. You sound like West London, like the rich people.
See, I don't know what that means.
No, if you heard actual proper like
Jackson, have you watched Jolly, the fucking YouTube channel Jolly?
Never even heard of that.
Tim knows what I'm talking about.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Jolly.
He sounds
Dom
like that.
Joe. You talking about Dom Joe?
And they're all from Fulham, and that's what they sound like. Because Fulham's the rich part of England, or London, rather.
It is. You are right. But anyway, we've digressed, right? So, look, just for a bit of context, this is what I have to do on every show. I have to try and bring Jackson back. We've got to get a little bit of focus. We've got some serious issues to address.
Tim, I have to tell you something. I'm a lot like Jackson. You're going to have to bring me back, too, buddy.
The fucking two of you cunts now. But this is going to be hard work. So, the second, so State of the Union. First thing, missed the week, another week. Second thing, supposed to rebrand and rename the show, ain't done that. Third thing, Jackson, I'd like to raise the issue of you going on every stream imaginable promoting the Aussie Minifan show, but when the Unrelated show comes up, you clam up.
How do I know that you're even fucking gonna keep doing this? You have all these bits. No, you claim all these people fucking die. You've got no evidence of it. You reckon your dog's in a fucking wheelchair?
Tim, to be fair, you should send him the invitations to the wakes.
Nobody's died.
Well, actually, Jackson, that's not true. What you did, I told you my friend had died, and then what you did was you went and Googled, because I gave you some like very basic information. You went and Googled that and went DJ Ibiza dead, and then found out exactly who my mate Jack was. And then you said, "Oh, your mate is called Jack, isn't he? He's Jack Master. He's dead."
Oh no, Jackson's like a real Minifan now.
Yeah, exactly.
Googling people.
How many DJs in Ibiza have died? I mean, what are we talking about? It's a dime a dozen. You're not even sad about that. You're fucking pissing yourself laughing.
Jesus Christ. So anyway, you're digressing from the point. Why are you constantly promoting the Aussie Minifan show, but you're embarrassed about our show?
Right. This is fucking bullshit. You know that I promote this shit, and by the way, you know who's number one fan of this show? Fucking Menace. He promotes the hell out of this too. So that
He promotes what did you do?
I go on that Aussie Minifest show and I promote this show. Like it's a big circle. You're a fucking idiot.
And then the last thing that here you go, Bob, it's a bit of an insight.
Mm-hmm.
So what Jackson likes to do is he likes to stop me from doing stuff. So he censors me. So I'm
Jackson, you can get real frustrated, but he's better than Luke.
Nobody ever said that. Nobody,
I know, but you're getting but your dumbass face, you're getting frustrated about something that, like, it's not worth getting frustrated about.
That's fair. But he does trigger me. Luke kind of was, a bit whatever. Who cares? What is this?
This is what you told me. This is what you told me not to tweet.
This isn't a great look.
Right, so
Can I see this graph after this show?
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I would have loved to tweet it, but I was banned from tweeting.
You did tweet it. You tweeted
no,
it.
I did. No, I tweeted it.
Yeah,
you said delete it.
No, I didn't.
You said delete it.
No, I didn't.
Jackson, you're a delete guy?
Yeah.
I would never. I don't delete shit. I don't fucking block anyone. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's your fault. You should block people.
Yeah,
it's
you
fun.
fucking block me, you idiot. Remember?
I've blocked everybody that I'm close to before.
You know that.
You're not special.
Like 2 weeks ago, whatever. When you how many people did you threaten to go die or go kill or whatever?
I said the same thing to everybody. I said you're a dead man.
How many people was that?
Like 10, 12. That's the death threat that Danny said I said was just me texting him going, "You're a dead man." What a death threat.
You'll be back on the show in this week, I think. I thought it was going to be last Thursday. I do think it'll be this week. People are going to get over it. I don't understand BA making all these rules when he doesn't go on the show.
I'm not going to go into that because I've made my point several times. I'm not going to railroad the show with BA content. Guy sucks.
Wow. The BA appearance was the highest rated Open Borders episode.
Doesn't mean he doesn't suck.
There's some funny behind the scenes with that as well.
Luke wasn't on that show. That's telling. But anyway, we'll move on.
He was not happy about that either.
That episode is what really I think killed the show because he got really jealous and upset. Anyway,
Luke might be the worst person that's ever been in this world, ever. Like by a lot. And there's Jake and Jay. Jackson, nobody could hear you, stupid.
Why?
I don't know why.
There you go.
All I said was Jake.
So,
I don't understand the Jake issue. Why do people hate Jake?
I don't hate Jake, but he is stupid.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'll take it back. It's Luke and Jay. Does that make you feel better?
There you go.
Anyway. Go on.
So,
Tim, sounds like you got a... I just don't want to deep dive into that. I have comments, but I don't want to fucking go into that. I mean, it was you.
All right, then I said let's move away.
You were on that stream with one other person when the ban happened, and it was the person you just named, and it wasn't Luke. Actually, it was Luke. Actually, you were on with both of them.
you don't know anything.
What do you mean?
Do we want to go into this? Because I will, but
I mean, it's up to you.
Hey, can you?
It's your show.
It's not my show. I didn't know you guys wanted to do this. I'll do this.
No, it was like I wasn't going to bring it up.
I made one comment, and then you like, well, let's talk about it. That's what you did. That's okay.
All right, whatever. Tim?
That was a very good... You see what he did there, Bob? He diverted from the graph that I made into railroading you to stitch you up there.
Jackson's scared of the people that attack me. That's what's happening.
What the fuck? No, I'm not. I said this earlier. I'm sure I'll probably get blocked by BA. That's fine. It is what it is.
I'm fucking around with you. You're a vodka guy. I know you are.
People will get over things. That's the point. People are going to get over this. I thought it'd be over by now. I think it's a non-issue.
I was well within the regulations of what BA said the previous show. And he won't admit that because he just wanted a reason to kick me off. And that's my final statement.
Why do you think that is?
because he doesn't. We haven't gotten along in a long time. I like literally a year or two ago, I started attacking him, going, "You don't care about meeting of the minds, blah blah blah." And that digressed into we did hit the rice bucket. I went to rehab. I came back. I started attacking Sneaks for taking over the show, and it was a back and forth.
That's fair enough.
And if we use common denominators here and bring it all the way down, everybody's scared of Sneaks, and they're all pussies, and they always will be.
What is that? What is that? I don't understand.
Well, it's because it's people like him who call my work constantly. I mean, they've stopped over the last week, but like I told them ahead of time this may happen. I think I told you that. And the fact that they enjoy me as an employee, and I told them about this ahead of time, is why I have a job. Now, if it continues to go, this will be an issue. Now, I probably shouldn't say that on this, but because that may happen again, but I don't know. It's just weird because I said one thing that's been said on millions of Meeting of the Minds that the show before that person said you can say on the show, just don't put it on Twitter. So it's just a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of losers, and there'll always be losers. That's why there's like 9 of them. There's just 9 of them that everybody's scared about, and they're all pussies. And I'll tell them that to the day that they die. Yeah.
Who are in the? No, I don't want to. Anyway, I just don't understand why people are afraid of people. And then because people are afraid of people like Sneaks, then he gets his like bootlickers.
Right. That's why you have Luke. That's what the whole reason Luke exists is because of Sneaks.
What, from the start?
No, not from the start, but like that's why he thinks he's, I don't know, some higher platform that he is. There's a bunch of dorks in this world that if Sneaks your friend, you think you're elevated. I don't get it. It's very fucking weird. Sneaks is very low in this world, and it's dork shit.
You think so? I like Sneaks.
I'm sure he's fine in real life. I've never met him in real life, but I don't find him funny at all.
Not at all, really.
I think his accent's funny.
Can you try it? You retarded. We got a market basket.
No, I just think he's a dork. It's fine.
Like that? Yeah,
it was pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Tim, let's change the topic. So, actually, and just in saying that, nobody's going to pull up that graph again. Nobody's going to even hear this. How many viewers he went, based on your projection, how many viewers are we going to get on this? Like 60?
Hold on.
Yeah, pull it up.
We'll get back now. Oh, wait, no, I've closed it.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Producing.
Shut up, dickhead. There you go. So we're on episode 4 now. So we're on episode 4 now, which episode 4 predicted. If you extrapolate that out to 118 based on the decline, episode 5 will be 44, and then we'll actually be minus 29 viewers by episode 6.
I was about to ask you if you actually think that's funny, but Vodka started fucking cackling. So.
I do think it's a little funny that there's a fucking... None of these shows are good. Let's be real here. There shouldn't be a graph, and that's why it's funny that there's a graph.
Are you talking about this show or the network?
Everything, all of even Kirk's show. Like this is bad.
Do we want to get into
numbers never lie? Well, actually, yeah, go on. Good segue, Jackson. Well done, mate. Hold on.
God, you're a fucking cunt.
That did sound a bit.
The British thing makes it so much worse.
Right, I got some KMS topics. All right. Is the biggest lie, right? Is the biggest lie in KMS history that Mike went to, or was part of the blind fencing team? Was that a bit?
No, I think Jackson, unless you want to go, I think that was fucking real. That's when he was like going through a lot of mental issues with the show.
So I think he was at the blind school, but do you reckon he was actually on the fencing team?
Yeah, but Tim and Ken like broke in and took photos.
Yeah,
he did.
And that's a Special Olympics actual event.
That is true.
So
one thing, Vodka, you got to understand is pre-Cullinane, Tim hates the show. Hates it. He doesn't know anything about it. He thinks it's
Like
funny.
No.
Pre-Cullinane first time.
Yes. So any Steve Robinson era, he hates. Can you guess why?
COVID?
Wait. No, let's take those two statements
Because
separately.
if you watch
You
back,
said first of all.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, first of all, he said that I don't like the show or didn't like the show, or he actually said hate, which isn't true. But he said that I hated it before Cullinane, and then he said I didn't watch it before Cullinane. The second statement is not true.
I don't think I said that.
You did.
Okay,
Well,
but
that
the
takes-
first one is true. The fundamental point of that you fucking couldn't stand it is true.
No, but I couldn't stand it. I just preferred. But if I was to rank it, that would be at my lowest ranking.
Yeah, but you hate Steve. You
I
thought
do.
that Blind Mike sucked.
No, I didn't. I
You
never
said
thought
that. You
that.
said the whole thing around him, being bullied. Yeah, you don't like bullying.
What?
You've said these things. You thought that Blind Mike getting picked on sucked.
Yeah, no, that is true. Actually, well, 2 points again. I never said that.
Okay, but
Second.
Mike is
I
kind
do
of
agree with it.
for a blind guy. Mike is kind of a dickhead, so he deserves to get bullied a little bit. Like, he's a little big for his britches, being a blind guy. Like
Explain.
I don't know. He's always got some fucking shithead comment, and I'm the right guy. I think he has to be that way, but like, you shouldn't feel bad for the motherfucker if he gets bullied back because of that. I mean, fucking Portnoy fucking shit on him nonstop on 4 different events back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah.
And
Ping pong, slam ball, or whatever the fuck it's called. Portnoy was like, I'm not going to be easy.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to be easy on this guy because he's fucking blind.
I do, you dickhead.
He hasn't even seen the wall.
I'm just saying.
Do you remember?
Mike entices people to be mean to him, and then if it gets too much, he gets mad about it. I like Mike, and I think he's gotten better about it. But when he first started back in the day, he got mad about it, kind of like.
And it was very funny, right?
Yes.
Tim disagrees.
I prefer like more chilled out Mike now. I prefer like the current Mike, the old Mike, where he would get like mad triggered about everything. Like, do you remember when he had? It was Tommy Smokes in Portnoy on Barstool Radio, and they had like that little set to with Kirk and Mike. This might have been around like the time of Super Bowl when it was in Miami.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got really mad at Mike because Mike went somewhere. No, he rung.
It was the year before.
Francesca?
Yeah, it was 2020, but it was the year right before COVID hit.
Yes.
And he didn't he ring Francesca and say Portnoy had died from COVID?
Yeah, Portnoy was mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said like you can't ever represent Barstool.
Well, he was about to sell the company to Penn. That's the only reason, I think. I don't think he would have been that mad if he wasn't like in the process of selling the company. But I see what you're saying. It shouldn't matter in that. Like, if you're in the content world, I hate that fucking word. Content's the worst. I hate that I said it again. It's the worst word that's ever existed. But that's why I think he was mad about it, and I think he said that. But blah 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 blah. My point goes back to this: is that Mike can't play victim for those days, and I don't think he does. I think the reason those days sucked with Steve Robinson was because of COVID. Because if you listen to those old shows, they never, and they probably had to, but like they never stopped bringing it up. I've gone back to re-listen, and I was listening then.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, go back and listen to those COVID shows. Like, go start from that.
It's about like
Miami.
March, April.
No, I'm talking 2020, all of 2020 to 2021.
Yeah.
So you're talking about 2 whole years where Steve won't stop talking about COVID. I'm telling you, just go listen to it. It comes up several times per show.
Maybe
it's not even like.
I might have.
I wouldn't even put it on the.
You go.
I wouldn't even put it on the people on the show. It's. I'm so fucking bored of like COVID shit now. Like you go back and listen to it, you're like, I can't listen to someone talk about whether COVID's a thing. We might need to quarantine. Like it's so boring listening to it, and that's nothing to like. It's not slagging off anyone on the show, but it's just the context of what they're talking about.
I think that's why those shows suck. because Steve, before COVID came around, those were fun shows. If you re-listen to them, there's not a lot of them. If you actually, but it is. They are good.
9 months of 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Before that.
And then Jackson, didn't you cry for a week when Steve quit?
It wasn't a week.
You say a week? You told me a week.
No, it was maybe a little while. I was very upset. Right? That was very abrupt. I was a big Steve guy. Still am. Steve had his best performance on the show since he's producer.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole episode, but the bit I saw, he was good on there.
What's this bit? What's this bit you're doing right now? Well, you don't listen. You don't watch.
I didn't watch the whole show.
You don't finish episodes.
Not recently, no.
Oh, is this Cullen era shit or?
Yeah, Cully hasn't been very fun. It's right back to the.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because when Cullinane he's got the ability to, when Kirk says, "What else you got?" If there's nothing else, Kirk doesn't get mad at him anymore.
Yeah, that's fucking infuriating. Has there ever been such a consensus of someone hating a producer? I understand that everybody hated Steve, but Steve had a lot of fans too. Like, nobody's defending Cullinane.
Well, he doesn't care. He doesn't care, and that's okay.
No, it's not.
Well, and it's okay in the sense that I don't have a say in it.
Like,
do you not think he's just been brought in to do this case shit though? Like, in my head, that's how I'm trying to justify.
Why
it.
is he
He's this boring? Until they get stuff like they were mentioning about like Dateline and CBS and like Netflix shit. Is he just like hanging around until he can fuck off and do that stuff, and then they'll bring someone else in?
Or do you think Kirk's checked out?
If I agree to that aligns with somebody I don't like's thought process, so I'm not
the guy who called in the other day and commented on the Amazing Race thing.
I didn't listen to the show.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm fucking talking about. Anyway,
I know what you're talking about, but I didn't listen.
Okay, well,
I muted the show during that part.
Well, actually, on that show. Oh no, maybe it was a show after. It doesn't matter, right? There was something that happened, Jackson. So we got a little clip.
Jackson from Australia, hardworking Minifan celibate plus 1,000. He's out. I don't even really know what that is. Out.
It's good. It's good. I like that.
That's actually good for you.
I think so. Yeah, that's
if Kirk says he doesn't know who you are, that means he knows who you are.
And then the kicked off list is much better than the actual list. I don't know. The other thing I can notice about that clip was how like fuzzy and grainy it is.
It did look like you were about to cry though.
Yeah, Tim's good. Give him credit. Tim's he's talented. He knows what he's doing.
That was perfect. What was that? What was that from? Why did you look like you're about to cry there?
I don't know, Tim.
I think it might be one of the previous Unrelated shows. Where he's had enough of me. He got to about an hour and 20 minutes and he's just fucking hands and his face in his hands. He's had enough.
When you on the last episode, when you went away for 35 minutes to do that job interview, could you see me in the backstage?
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
Like I was.
You want to talk about it?
Okay.
Do you want to talk about what you were doing?
Sure. You got a clip or something?
What are you guys doing?
What is this?
Wait, tell everyone what you were doing.
I don't fucking remember. I was wasting time. It was fucking
that was a gay pause. That was some weird gay shit.
That was it. That's a Tim issue. I thought he was going to pull up a clip or something. I don't know. It was fucking like I had to go to bed. It was Sunday night. It was a Sunday night. I had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It was like 10 p.m. And this fucking cunt left me hanging for like 35 minutes.
You are a little bitch about going to bed.
Yeah, because I want to sleep. I'm not like vodka. I can't fucking go on like 2 hours.
What?
What do you mean?
Ask him what time he goes to sleep.
What? Ask him what time he goes to sleep.
I don't know why I didn't just ask him.
This
Jackson, what time do you go to sleep, mate?
Normally, like
Yeah.
10:30 p.m.
That's about the same time I go to sleep.
Yeah, that can't be true.
No, it's not. You do fucking meeting in the mines. You go to bed like 2 a.m.
When I do that, that's one day, dummy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What's your thoughts on? We haven't discussed it. I don't think the 15-hour stream. You were pivotal there. That was. I think that was like the last time I spoke to you.
When I was like wasted, like just by myself.
Well, the last thing that happened is we were talking for maybe an hour, and you were trying to get me to like watch your Twitch stream. I don't know if you remember this.
I don't.
I don't know what time it was. It would have been like 2 a.m. or something your time, and you had work the next day. And what happened? So yeah, you tried to get me a Twitch stream. I couldn't get it to work because I'm a big tech guy.
Oh, I remember that.
And you started fucking screaming at me because all you were doing was like playing Redskins highlights on your stream, and
Sounds
I
like
couldn't get
me.
it to work. And me trying to get it to work disconnected me, but everyone was already in bed. So you stayed on for like another 15 minutes, just ranting and raving, and then you fell asleep with the stream on.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that lots of times. Maybe not on this, but I've done that lots of times on my own Twitch stream.
It was very successful because then it was like a few hours later that it was the first thing in the morning over there. I got put back on the stream. Menace joined me. Your mate Sneakers joined me. Who else was on there?
John came on.
John came on.
And then I eventually came on when I got to work.
Right. And I think I was gone by then. I don't remember. I blacked out. I was fucking wasted. Yeah, that was the one where I was pulling out.
I suppose it is.
No, you were there when I got there, and you kept telling me to fucking start jerking off or something.
I don't remember that whatsoever.
Yeah, you're like, vodka, pull your dick out. You kept saying that.
I got real gay, did I?
That's where you got your nipple out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is where I got that video. Yeah.
Got a little promo clip, wasn't it?
Like I wasn't drinking when I got to work. I was hungover, but I remember getting there, and then I saw that my shit was still going, and everybody was still.
It was actually memes in the chat said vodka's snoring right now on that fucking stream.
Yeah, I was on my couch. That's how bad the snoring was.
Do you know what? I'll defend you a little bit here, Vodka. I think I commented that you were like coughing your guts up at one point, which I thought like indicated that you'd gotten up and being like asleep, like a little bit.
I mean, that's possible.
Yeah,
there's no telling, bud.
Hold on.
What about it? Who gives a fuck? Great. Did that have sound?
I don't know. So I think that's a good segue.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Wait. I've got one more KMS thing.
It's not a good segue because I don't have fucking news on that.
Shut up.
And I'm also I want to avenge Quinlan. I'm gonna absolutely wash Beanbag Ron in 1v1. I got $100 on the game.
That was embarrassing on my part. That was a bad day. Yeah, but here's the problem though. I lifted before I did that game, and that was a mistake. So I was kind of already run down a little bit, so that's why I was a little gassed. So if I didn't lift before I played Ron, I think I would have beat him.
So Stacks is in the studio. He's booked his flight and he's in the studio week
next
after
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Right, there you go. Next Wednesday.
Not Wednesday coming.
So
Wednesday week.
Yeah. So like 10 days from now, or whatever. Do you think he'll actually? Do you think he'll follow through with that? Do you think he'll do a one-on-one with old Ronald? And a second part of that question to you both: if he was to, is he just talking shit? Like, I mean, Quinlan was a fucking embarrassment.
I think it's more likely to be. I think it's more likely to not be recorded because Fax has had some, some YMCA. What's that song? what's that fucking young man? There's no need to feel down.
It's YMCA.
Is that yeah? So he's had some allegations. You know, that's why he shaved the mustache because you know, he dresses up in his uniform and he gets the Quinlans fired up. So I think it will happen.
You think he will do a one-on-one with Beanbag Ron?
Oh, is that what that clip was? I thought he was taking on Quinlan.
No,
Oh.
fuck me.
Jesus, dude.
I'm not gonna back. Jeez.
Don't even listen to anything.
Yeah, my
Do you see what I'm dealing with there?
That's wild, Jackson.
Quinlan saying that he fucking his workout was the reason why he stank.
No, he said that he's like Fax was like, maybe I can like redeem you, Quinlan. He's like, yeah, maybe because that was a bad look.
I was too busy checking out Quinlan, wasn't I, Tim?
No, I think the reason Quinlan sucked is he's talking about getting a pump in before because he wants Beanbag Ron to think he's hot. That's the difference.
Oh, so he came out all veiny and shit. Have you seen the photos of him? No, he's fucking ripped. Anyway, I'm not helping the allegations right now. Speaking about women, Tim.
Yeah. So, do you think that the one? So, you're an idiot, obviously. You didn't watch that clip properly. So what Fact was saying was when he comes down, he's going to challenge Beanbag Ron to a one-on-one, and he reckons he can avenge Quinlan's defeat and beat him. A, do you think that'll actually happen, or is it just like chatting a load of breeze? And B, if he actually does it, do you think he's got a chance of winning?
They're both very small, aren't they? I think Fax is like 5'4". How tall is Beanbag Ron? He's not much taller, is he?
5'6".
Fax has got a chance. He was high school point guard.
Was he?
Yes. Speaking of not listening, he's yeah, it will happen. He wants some friends down here anyway. Up there, sorry, up in Boston. He's gonna hang out with everyone. He's a cloud guy. I'll tell you that.
Well, I was about to get blood from a stone. Volker, can you give me your take on that?
What the fuck was that?
Look at his stupid face.
I don't know. I love Ron. He's probably my favorite person in the world. In this world, rather.
Jesus.
Shut the fuck up. Calm down, pussy. Can't even get your internet to work. Ron is the type of guy, though, that will try hard as fuck in 1v1. And I saw it, and we've seen it. And we saw it in those games that he played in that league. Ron is a tryhard in basketball. There's no telling what can be possible when you've got some hardo in beer league playing as hard as he can. Like it's the fucking Stanley Cup Finals or the NBA Finals or whatever the fucking sport it is. So I don't think Fax is going to be prepared for Ron actually trying as hard as he can.
I agree. And I think
he's got the cardio to do it.
Yeah. Oh, God. Bite your fucking Australian tongue. What?
Agreed.
What did he say? Your Australian what?
Tongue.
Yeah. Oh, God. Bite your fucking Australian tongue. What?
You couldn't understand that?
That one works better. Sorry. What the?
That was the same one.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Maybe
Fuck
it
you,
doesn't load properly.
What is wrong with you, dude?
I don't like being.
Are you okay, Jackson?
No, I'm not anymore. I'm not okay.
I shouldn't have been invited, is what he's saying. You didn't know this would be like pseudo double team here.
Pull up the clip of me crying. We'll start crying.
Just pull up fat me. That'll make him feel better.
No, we're not gonna pull up Trump with the garbage truck driver.
I almost made my picture. I meant to make my picture that on my my avatar. I forgot to do it.
Just do it.
I'll do it.
Speaking of politics, Tim, big Trump guy. I don't know if you're aware of this.
I don't care.
These are the kind of guys you like to smack in the ass.
I appreciate the notion, but if you don't live here, I don't fucking care what side of the spectrum you're on. You don't fucking matter, bud.
Exactly.
Don't fuck off. Exactly. You don't. Everybody.
You don't, Jackson. You don't matter what side you're on. You don't. Neither does Tim. That's cool. You can like whoever the fuck you want. You don't fucking live here. You weren't born here. I don't care what you think. fucking better than you.
That could be a show. I like that.
Sorry, that was very mean. that was a little mean.
You don't live here with Tim and Jackson. I like it.
I think we might have. I think we might have it, Jackson. I think we might have a show name.
That's right. I'll just go fuck myself.
All right. No, I am interested what the outside world thinks. Retrospectively,
fuck off.
No, retrospectively, I take back what I said, and I am interested in what you guys think about the whole demographic. If we're going there, and I take that back because the demographic wasn't the word. I mean dynamic.
Tim?
Well, what's the question?
Okay, fair.
All right, that's
dynamic demographic. What's the actual question? Ask me a question.
No, I was saying I was shitting on you guys because I don't care about what you guys' thoughts because you don't live here or are born here.
Yeah.
I take it back. I am interested in what people from outside of the country think about the dynamic of our country, the greatest country in the world.
It's mad.
Fair.
But like ours is a joke. No, this is it. Like I can't criticize anyone because ours is an absolute. We talked about this on the last Unrelated show. There was a fucking prime minister who Liz Truss was prime minister for however many years. She was such a fucking joke that on every national newspaper they had a picture of a lettuce, and it was which one would last longer. Liz Truss or the lettuce, which one would die first? And the lettuce won. That's the state of our politics. So I'm in no place to criticize anyone.
To be fair, I think all three of our countries are kind of all locked into mine. So I think we all kind of suck, right? Kind of based on us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely bootlickers over here.
You guys are sucking on our teats, and so that dictates your politics, I feel like.
Well, some people might slag off. Wait,
that's not a lie. Hey, guess what? Guess who was next to me in Afghanistan? You two fucks, basically.
No, he's not gonna like this. Like you bring up 1776, Tim gets fucking really rabid.
He's the only Englishman to ever be mad about that. Every single one pretends it doesn't exist.
What do you mean by it doesn't exist?
They don't teach it in history books over there.
No,
is that true?
Yes, dude. They pretend it never happened.
Tim?
Who was it said about like redcoats?
Buddy, they don't pretend the war. They don't. Dickhead, you guys don't pretend the War of 1812 happened, and you burned down the White House. You guys don't even. You guys are on some weird ass like Big Brother shit, and you're not.
War of 1812. Hold on, excuse me.
The War of 1812. You and the Canadians burned down the White House.
The War of 1812.
You guys don't talk about it.
And its allies.
See, he's doing Big Brother shit, and this is why we don't like them.
I don't know what's that's on about. Forget that. Anyway, so
he knows that. Like
the main thing is right. When what we need to
this
get
is
back
what I can tell you. It's fucking stupid.
Right.
Well, Even with that last part, I'd rather go to Australia.
You said that properly. Yeah, fucking.
Sorry?
We had a whole plan with that clip and the two other clips. Have you played the two other clips? Don't play this. Don't play this.
Well, actually, that brings me back to another point.
Yeah, you
after
that. We're finally shitting on you.
Yeah, forget about it. So, Kirk shat on you, and he said, "I don't know who Jackson is, irrelevant." And then the next day, there he goes, yawning, pretending like he's not interested. I see what you're doing. Then, like all you do on your Twitter is just repost AJ and Big Right. Is it AJ and Big Justice? That's it, isn't it?
Yes.
That's all you do.
And the Rizzler.
And the Rizzler. All you do is repost their shit.
This is not going to go good for you because I'm a yak watcher, so this is not going to go good for you.
Tim, hurry up.
And well, I was just going to say, what are your thoughts on the fact that Kirk absolutely shat on them?
He's a fucking old man. He doesn't get it. He doesn't bring the boom like the kids do these days. He's been, he's been outdone by the double chunk choc cookie. That's really all it is. Like
double chunk cookie.
It's a double chunk choc cookie. He needs to.
You fucking dorks don't get it in England.
I'm not slagging off.
Have you got Costco over there?
Yeah, but it's for.
There's one, right?
Chavs and poor people.
You think Costco's poor people?
Yeah, you're a fucking. What are you talking about?
That's where the rich people go to. No, you're wrong.
You go there. You spend $500 every time.
That's where rich people go to get a bunch of fucking shit, so they don't have to go shop anymore.
It really is like that. Yeah, and they've got the room. They're rich. They've got all the room to store it all.
They don't have any room in their country.
Don't forget, everybody in England lives in a 1-bedroom flat.
Buddy, I've watched like a bunch of behind the scenes of all these English Premier League guys, and I look at their houses. What a fucking joke! What a fucking joke! It's small. A fourth round draft pick in the NFL has a bigger house than like a top player in the EPL.
They paid real money. Yeah. It's a shit country. It fucking rains all the time. They've got their gun violence. They have knife violence is through the roof. I mean, it's fucking. It is a shit show.
People don't talk about this enough, Jackson. Gun violence is way cooler than knife violence. Way cooler.
Well, obviously. You're.
So do you want to segue into your listener questions, Jackson? Because you have one about knife violence.
Can I get my one clip so I can just be happy?
Yeah. Which one? Oh, wait, I know which one.
Shout out the Caps.
Wait. Whilst I find it, we just Jackson. I'm fucking disappointed in you, mate. What time is it there?
11 o'clock almost.
This is what you'd have for breakfast, you fucking dog cunts. A fucking VB long neck at 20 to 8 in the fucking morning. Get that up, yeah.
Why do you guys do that? 20 to 8. Why don't you just say 8:20?
No, because that's
20 to 8 is.
Yeah, but you could also say 8:20.
See, no, you can't.
No.
It's 7:40.
20 to 8 is 7:40.
Hey, left or right, you fucking Arabic pussies. Like, you don't have
Jackson's an idiot. Ignore Jackson.
8:20.
20 to 8.
8:20.
No. 20 to 8 is 7:40.
Hang on, let's do another one. Let's do another one. What's 5? What's 5 to 11? What time is that?
5 to 11, 10:55.
Wow. I think he's learning. See, in
Also,
America,
why is it?
They don't even teach you how to use fucking analog clocks.
Why don't you just say the actual time? You don't have to say 5 to 11.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Why does no one in America, like, why is it weird when people use, like, if you say, like, 1755 to mean
1776.
Very good, yeah. Don't laugh at that, dickhead.
1775 is the year the Marine Corps came alive.
It's true.
The better Marine Corps, by the way.
As opposed to?
Yeah.
But Tim is drowning right now. Tim can't handle this.
Tim.
That wasn't a question to me. That was a question for Volker.
Yeah, but you swear.
I didn't hear your question.
Jackson, ask it again.
I didn't fucking ask you a question.
You said, what's the worst?
By vodka and you're fucking swirling. What's the worst what?
So, Volker, you said the better Marine Corps or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
I said 1775 is the Marine Corps, the year the Marine Corps came alive. That's our Marine Corps. Our Marine Corps is better than your Marine Corps.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I don't
Wasn't the UK for hundreds of years renowned for their naval fleet?
Yeah, probably when we were colonising the world. Probably. I don't know.
It's got to be a weird like feeling to know that you guys used to dominate the world and then you're just pussies now. And just
what happened? What happened?
Hey, just fucking can't be arsed, isn't it? Got other shit to deal with.
Like what?
Got to go down the pub. Got to go down the pub and watch Arsenal lose.
What?
Anyway,
you guys can't win a fucking Champions League.
Hang on, he's trying to segue to Arsenal. Yeah, all right.
You guys can't win a World Cup. Is that what you're focusing on?
Play vodka.
Segue. Oh shit! Yeah, sorry.
I wish this could be the Titanic song too. This is bullshit.
I know. Yeah.
Away for the Sevens game, or one strike away for the Caps from a meeting with Tampa Bay in the conference final. It is Ovechkin moving back. He gets it on to Kuznetsov, moving on in. He scores! The Capitals have made it to the Eastern Conference final for the first time in 19 years. The defending champs are defending no more.
That was the happiest I've ever been in my sports life.
Wow.
So give us context. What was that?
Does everybody hate? What are they called? Not the Steelers, the Penguins. Does everybody hate them?
I don't think everybody hates them. The Washington Capitals fans hate them. I call them the Schittsburg non-flying birds. I would rather
right off the tongue.
I'd rather have the Redskins never win a Super Bowl and the Capitals win every Stanley Cup going forward.
No, you wouldn't, because that stinks on both parts. What's the point?
Wait, say that again.
No, I love the Capitals more than I love the Redskins.
Okay, but that would be boring.
No, it wouldn't.
So can you wait, Jackson? Shush, 1 second. Booker, say that statement again.
I would rather have the Capitals win every Stanley Cup than the Redskins ever win another game.
So, okay, well that's fair.
That's a brutal statement because Stanley Cup is not really like every year. That's not possible. But that's what if I got to choose, that would happen. It's not going to happen.
The Redskins never winning though is very possible.
I was 7 when they won the last time. I'm right there. I mean, I care about them a lot.
92.
Yeah, 7.
Wow, the year I was born. Look at that. Isn't that a fun fact? What about can we acknowledge that everything I've said about the Redskins this year is great?
Great or correct?
I don't know everything you said about them.
You know, we've talked about it many times. I had told you that Jaden was going to be the best in the draft. I told you he's going to win Rookie of the Year. I said the Redskins are going to win the division. What? What's that fucking noise? What's that?
You didn't say that.
Yes, I fucking did.
Prove it, dude. You did not say that Jaden would win the division.
Yes,
where have you said that?
And I'm also at a point in my life where I'm not saying anything. I'm not making ultimatums or matter of facts about anything regarding that team.
Well, that's fair, but it's
because we shouldn't have been in that position to win to get the Hail Mary. I lost it. It was awesome, but we should have never been in that position. Ever.
What's your thoughts on he can barely throw out 60 yards. What's the go with that?
What are you talking about? I don't want to talk. I don't talk to you. Fucking look at your fucking CJ Stroud can't throw 40 yards.
I know this team sucks right now. I know.
Don't talk to me about their fucking Redskins, pussy.
Lost to fucking Montante and his shit fucking Jets. I'm really glad he didn't join that Robbie V space.
Tim, what would you do if Arsenal had to change their name because it was racist?
It is kind of controversial, especially because
I love Arsenal, so you better watch out, Jackson.
Why are they called Arsenal?
So we used to be based in Woolwich, Arsenal, which is South London. Then we moved to North London.
That's why Tottenham always makes fun of us.
But Tottenham aren't even a fucking London club. They're in Middlesex, so they can go fuck themselves.
But that's why they try to talk shit.
But they've got like literally not a leg to stand on. It's been. I don't want to get into this.
Okay.
But Michael, what's your opinion on the Arsenal TV and the dude who hosts it?
Oh, Robbie.
Wait, hold on. So where's it? So I've got some listener questions.
If you just fucked up his internet, that's gonna piss me off.
No,
yeah, no. So listener questions, Jackson.
I would have to fucking.
Are you talking about Robbie?
Oh, what's he doing? Jackson, I've got him. It's all right. You don't have to. You don't have to look at your phone. I've got.
You've got him.
Yeah, I've got him. So, first one.
Lagging now. Oh, we're back.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, you're right. First one. So, here you go. Oh, this is a good pun from Tim here. Little softball to get you started. What pictures does Jackson throw? And I'm not talking about in the sack. That's from Don the Jeweler.
What do you think, Tim?
Well, I don't know, because I don't know fuck all about baseball. We went through this. Like when the World Series game was on, you were like in disbelief. You thought I was genuinely trolling you, saying that I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah, that's baffling. Like, Vodka, what's your opinion on, like, this guy doesn't know what, like, a base is? Like, he doesn't know what a hit is?
I mean, I agree with you in the sense that I think that's weird that he doesn't get it. But, like, I don't know fuck all about cricket, dude. I know there's wickets.
That's fine. Cricket doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's our pastime. I like, you get taught baseball before you get taught anything in this country. So, like, I don't know how to. If he doesn't get on,
what's hard to figure out? Like, a guy's running to first base and you've got to throw it to the guy, and if he catches it first, he's out. Like, how hard is that to fucking understand?
Yeah, dude, I'm there with you. I don't understand why it's hard to understand, but I get, like, some people don't get it, but it's weird that they don't get it.
Like Tim, the ball goes over the fence. What's that?
Home run.
Why is it? And you can understand that, like, if there's a player on base and they hit it over the fence, it's 2 runs.
Why?
What's that?
Also, why when someone catches it?
Because he got on base and now he hit it over the fence and it's a home run. So all the players on the base score when there's a home run.
Okay, so that's a better explanation than what Jackson gave.
Oh,
okay, I get it.
You're a
okay.
fucking pussy. You're fucking groveling to this idiot.
You would like message me some like really technical shit. I'm trying to find it now, but I can't find it.
No, we were talking about fucking a tag on a fly ball. That's what we were talking about. Because you asked me.
What the fuck is it? I don't know what fucking fly ball is.
Here's an easy explanation. There's 4 bases. There's one you can score on. It's the one you hit from. If you can get all the way around the bases, all 3 bases, and come back to the 4th one that you're hitting from, you score a point.
Okay,
if that guy, if you get a hit and nobody throws you out, so like say you hit the ball, nobody catches it in midair, right? And they get to first base. Yeah. That guy's just on base. The next guy comes up, he hits it over the fence. Nobody can catch it except for the crowd. Both guys go all the way around to the last base. Boom, 2 points.
What about when the crowd intervenes, though?
Well,
that's now you're see. This is where I know he knows. Don't play.
Yeah, it's all a bit, isn't it? You can tell it's a bit, right?
You wouldn't know about fans intervening. I mean, I know that just happened, but
that was quite like mainstream. The fact that Yankees fan.
Yeah, I believe that. That's like Barstool was posting.
That was already a home run, though.
Right? So if someone hit.
No. He caught it. And then
he caught it. Yeah, and they pulled the glove. So no, it's not a home run.
So if someone hits the ball and they get caught, like a fielder catches it,
that's an out.
So is everyone on the bases out, or is it just the guy?
Yeah, he doesn't. He thinks the ball's dead.
He doesn't understand there's tag up.
Yes.
Okay, so
which is what I was trying to explain.
All right. So if there's a guy that's at the mound that's hitting the ball, and there's a guy at first base that just got a single, nobody threw him out, nobody caught the ball, he just got to first base, right? That next guy bats and he hits it. It looks like it's about to be a home run. That guy catches it. The guy that's on first is at a leadoff trying to get to the next base, right? If he catches it, he has to go back to his base, touch it, and then go to the next base. He can't just run to that base when he catches it. So, like, he can't run to second base if that guy catches it. He has to go back to first base, touch it, and go.
And if you play my level, you will see that mistake happen.
Yeah, they'll just go.
Yeah, they just go, and then the ball gets thrown to second base, and then everybody goes, if I can throw it back to first. And then some idiot fucking gets out.
And then in the league that Jackson's playing in, you have shit refs that didn't see him not tag up, and they'll be like, he tagged up.
Yes. in my league, there's a lot of like guy reaches base, and then the umpire goes, safe, and then he like steps off to scratch his dick, and he gets tagged, and everybody starts complaining, and the ref didn't see it.
Baseball outside of professional baseball is hard.
It's a shit show. It is very funny though. Like it is actually very funny.
It's dumb as fuck.
Well,
it's basically kickball.
Your team got chucked out. Your team got chucked out, right?
Yeah, but that's got nothing to do with that play. That was a technicality because one of our players didn't play. He didn't play enough.
Well, also, wasn't one of your players arrested for some sort of affray or something?
Domestic violence.
What's that? Oh, well, never mind. I thought he was going to go. There was like a fight on the field. I was like, that happens in every beer league. And then he said domestic violence. I was like, oh, Jesus.
No, we that is funny. That we're playing out.
Clip that.
It was what? That it was funny. It was
domestic violence. Funny.
We're two games away from the. We don't play a 3-game series. I don't know what like amateur baseball is like over there in the States, but there's no like multiple game series. Like we play the semifinal, we play the final, and then that's it. That's the trophy. And we rocked up for the semifinal game, and our starting pitcher has never rocked up. And then we found out during the game that he was in the jail. And then we found out later that
I feel like the league you're playing in, that's it's like that, but single A, double A, triple A, it's all series generally.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but not like fucking, Raleigh League, right? Not the local.
Well, Durham is right. Durham Bulls are right by me, so that's where we go.
Yeah, but you have where are you, Morganville or something? Where do you live?
I live in Morrisville, North Carolina. It's like the Durham Bulls are like 15 minutes from me.
Yeah, but there'd be a league within your city, no?
Like a men's league?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like men's baseball, men's softball.
Exactly. That's like what.
Well, yeah. There's no series for that. You either win or you lose.
Shout out Don the Jeweler. I don't know if you know this, Tim, but Don the Jeweler is a softball starting pitcher. I don't know if they call him that, but a
softball starting pitcher.
Yeah. Have you ever seen softball?
It's just baseball, but with bigger balls and underarm.
You definitely have seen women play it in clips,
smaller
probably.
Field. Yeah, Vodka basically thinks that Don's gay. That's a fair call.
I've never said that.
Yeah, I know. But you've said it in the DMs.
No, I've never said that. Don's the only guy I have on my side. Jackson's a pussy. He's never on my side. And then I got Tim, who's actually always on my side. So
I'm not. Yeah, did I not send you a message a couple of weeks ago, or whenever it was?
Tim, you don't have to worry about this. You're on my side. Jackson is a pseudo sneaks pussy.
Yes.
I'm fucking shivering.
You're worried from a world away.
Next listening question.
I never answered the question.
Oh, you're fucking rabbiting on, ain't you? No. All right. What pitches do you throw? What pitches do you throw?
I throw a fastball at my curveball's much better. Fucking drops right down real nice. You know what a slider is, Tim? You throw a little slider, goes across. Being a lefty, that really fucks up right-handed batters, right?
Right.
Tim, it's not a curveball, but it goes from top to bottom, like in an angle.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to learn a changeup, but changeups basically they're basically cricket pitches. I can't throw them on the full. They bounce a couple meters before the batter, so that's an issue. But also, I'm not playing. I haven't played in a few months because my shoulder's fucked. So we're sitting this summer out.
Have you thought about a different sport?
Like what? The reason why I stopped playing sports at 24.
Jesus, dude, what are you getting mad about?
Because I love sports and I'm very defensive about it because I love playing and I always.
I just said, have you thought about a different sport? That's not an attack.
What's fucking softer than like playing baseball? Like it's like the least injured sport.
Badminton?
That I guess that's true. But badminton would be bad on your knees. The reason why I stopped playing soccer is because I got fucking sent to the hospital 3 times with my knee.
Yeah. Football's not a good sport to play when you're over 26.
Yeah, but
you just
fucking
you get. Yeah, but you just get fucking
I
either like 18-year-olds that will just be like rinsing you and dribbling around you, or you get like old fat cunts that will just absolutely lever you and turn your ankle over.
I don't get dribbling around me. I'm like I've said this to you before, but I'm like a Peter Crouch. I play striker. I'm really accurate kick. I can't dribble the ball.
Jesus Christ!
I just go in the box. I get it delivered to me. I fucking score goals, mate. I'm a header machine. All right. Until I have the ball and the defender fucking hacks me and takes me out, and then I'm fucking getting stretched.
I'm a Peter Crouch type.
Sick, yeah, well, he was fucking.
What's the closest hockey rink?
What we got? Sorry, hold that thought, Vodka.
Wait, why do you sound like you're coming?
So I got excited. Right, rim jobs.
Jobs.
There's a. You said about Peter Crouch. There's a very funny clip of Peter Crouch
getting a rim job.
No, where he says someone asked him, "Do you like getting your arse eaten? Like, do you like getting rim jobs?" And
he
went,
does.
Yeah, don't mind it.
Dude, that's not that surprising. He looks like a rim job guy. I feel like if you're like a skinny, tall guy, you love getting your ass eaten.
Yeah, his missus is one of those ones that went round pretty much all of the football team, shagged them all.
Wasn't he like? Isn't he like 6'9"?
They're 6'7", I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So,
which for soccer is crazy.
It's wild.
So Jackson, both Jared Carabas, I always get whatever, and Patrick Ford have admitted that they enjoy getting rim jobs. Right, John from Warren yesterday.
John in Warren.
Yeah, no.
Well, actually, well, someone else said John from Warren. I
don't think he's from Warren, but
you're thinking of John from Scranton.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you're thinking of that, but you're mixing the words. It's John in Warren.
Well, that's annoyed me because I always called him John in Warren, and then someone else referred to him as John from Warren. And I had
it'd be a surprise to me if he was from Warren.
So John in Warren said when Patrick Ford gets a rim job, his glasses steam up. There's a little image for you. So Jackson, there was an anonymous question submitted when I asked for listener questions.
You're a fucking full of shit cunt. Hurry up.
All right, we'll give him a minute just to calm down.
He pulled him out like he's Jake.
Hold on. Right, so Jackson.
You can't keep doing that because it fucks up his internet.
No, yeah, that's true. That's true. You just got to behave yourself, Jackson. So
apologies, sir.
I had an anonymous question that said, "How do I convince a chick to eat my ass?" And that's a question pointed at you, Jackson, as the universe's most prolific shagger.
I have no experience. I've done it to them. I've had a finger play around there before, but that's as far as I've gone with that.
You've never had a rim job?
Oh, well, clearly you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. Fucking stop lying.
This isn't about me. You're
You're like answer the fucking question before you.
You're the
sex. Do you like?
You're the
trend down it? Are you manscaping before you get it?
Well, that's a good question. Which leads me into my next one.
No, answer the fucking question.
A question from Anonymous again. How do you muff out a tart? Which means, how do you eat out a girl? As in, how do you lick her pussy? How do you muff out a tart if you've got a dirty pedo tash and a bit of stubble? Now, I see you've had a little bit of a shave today. So this is making this question a little bit shitter.
This is really dumb on a couple of fronts because, I mean, your question was obviously written by you. I mean, it's not like anyone was doubting that.
Well, no, it absolutely wasn't.
So who is inboxing you saying, how do you muff out a tart?
Anon.
Okay. That fucking nonce. Have you ever had a mustache?
No, I can't grow one. I look like a 14-year-old Indian boy. It's like really.
Would you just say?
Did you not? You probably didn't. Like at school, like the Indian kids would like grow like this kind of really long wispy tash at about the age of 13, while the rest of us like couldn't grow anything. And that's how I still look now if I try to grow a moustache.
One of my best friends when I was 13, 14 in school, Indian dude, and he had a full beard by 13.
Yeah, that's how they are.
And more importantly, he was actually the one who introduced me to porn, internet porn. He, I think it was.
What's the sense of that?
It was Clip Hunter. Remember Clip Hunter?
Yep.
That was the first one. So I remember the day because I was always a very innocent boy, as you could tell. And I think he had a bunch of porn on his phone. He said, "Yeah, man, I just fucking go, Clip Hunter." So home I went.
So you haven't answered the question though.
And he used to always import cricket bats from India to his family connections. So every once in a while I'd get some BAS or the Indian brands.
Yeah. So you're telling me there's an Indian guy at your school that you would get porno and cricket bats off?
Yes. Yeah. And also his family ran an Indian restaurant. So if you went to his locker, if he was like, "Oh, I've got to check this thing out," the second he'd open his locker, it'd smell like a fucking curry shop. You know how the spices smell? You know what
so when you asked, earlier when you asked why did Britain not worry about our empire and happy to give back, Jackson is the reason.
Because Indians smell. Is that what you're gonna say?
It's cretins like Jackson that just made us go, "This isn't worth it. Forget it."
We went from rim jobs to that, and that was making me laugh the whole time.
So, next listener question. I
before you go on, I used to a few years ago I worked with this Punjabi dude, and he was just obsessed with white women, and I said to him, I was like, I can't remember exactly what the question was, but it was something.
Can I ask you a question before you finish your statement?
Sure.
Diwali was yesterday, right?
Oh, yeah. It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
I was you haven't recognized I'm surrounded by Indian. That's why Menners wants to stay at my house. Surrounded. I'm the only white person in my neighborhood. Continue.
Well, okay, so I can't remember exactly how the question went, but it was something along the lines of, you love white women, and he goes, "Brother, the spices, they just smell like that. You fucking have you ever eaten out an Indian girl?" And I said, "Nah." He said, "Well, you don't want to."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's not me being racist. That's an Indian dude telling me that. Tim, cut that out.
Air quotes. Your mate said.
No, it was. I've still got him on Facebook. Can you guess his last name?
Singh.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, pat on my back.
Anyway, back to room jobs.
So I've got a question from BioDude. Jackson looks like the offspring of eye mold having sex with garbage. Three dots, ellipsis, in a good way.
I don't even know what you said. Eye mold.
So Jackson looks like the offspring of eye, like the letter I, space, mold.
Okay.
Having sex with garbage, ... in a good way. Full stop. Thoughts, ? And if you just hold on 1 second.
I just got back from peeing. Sorry.
I can't say it for a third time. I'm going to say it for a third time. So, listener question from BioDude. Jackson looks like the offspring of I, space, mold, having sex with garbage, ... in a good way. Thoughts, ? Don't respond yet, because Don the Jeweler has shared this picture of you, Jackson. And I don't think it'd be more of like if anyone was to be like, oh no, that isn't Jackson. I don't think you can see. It actually says
Jackson JPEG.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That is how you know it's a fact that it is you because it says Jackson.jpg.
I can't say I've put a bit of weight since that photo was taken.
Maybe I missed something. Was that supposed to be funny?
Yeah,
well,
I know.
It's Baidu's question. I'm just.
Oh, that makes sense. That is Baidu.
Yeah, I'm just giving you questions.
Have you ever heard that like people get real funny about like, you know, the people are either on one side or the other of what's funny, American humor or British humor? That's British humor right there. That was good.
Yeah, he thought that was Mr. Bean, and he put it up.
It was Don the Jeweler that put that up.
That was Faulty Towers, Tim. Well done. Oh, Manuel.
Tim, I wasn't trying to shit on you there. I just and you said it's Bio Dude. Hey, guess what? Bio Dude's not funny.
No, that's not true.
Montante wants him in the studio.
Bio Dude's like an older, smarter Gus. I don't know about smarter actually. I take that back.
What?
What do you mean? What's what?
Okay. I mean, it's your perspective. I think he's not funny.
Yeah, but his existence is funny.
I guess if you want to go there, I guess I could get to that. I don't know. I don't like the guy. I don't find anything he does funny.
There's something deep rooted here.
There's not. So I don't think he's funny. I don't think the. You know what? When he stands up on every show, I think that's funny.
Yeah, you've been on shows with him, huh?
Yeah, when he stands up, I think that's funny because he never I don't understand that.
So that must be before my time of watching network stuff. When was he on shows?
It wasn't that long ago. Year ago, maybe less than that. He shows up on every. It was probably the last veteran show. He'll be on the veteran show probably.
Is he a veteran?
No.
Okay.
But he gets invited by Danny. I was told recently by Danny I'm not allowed to be on it.
No, that's fucking bullshit.
That's what he said.
But you're a veteran.
He won't let me on.
Yeah,
I've been his
co-host. Danny's a good guy.
Yeah, but he's scared.
I'll read the text messages. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because he reached out to John, and John was like, "What are you talking about? Vodka can't go on." He was like, "I just think it's smart at this time because of the sneaks and BA thing."
Oh, so okay. Danny, Vodka saying you're.
And then he said, because Vodka sent me a death threat. My death threat was, "You're a dead man," and that was the end of it. Which is kind of GV's thing, but sure.
But see, this is the thing I worry about with BA is because a big part of the Luke downfall was he takes this whole world really seriously, and like a CEO job is really important on GVE.
Because they're losers, Jackson.
So why is BA taking it so seriously?
Because he's a loser.
Well, relax with that. I get it. I get it. Putting his job out there or whatever, but I'm going to assume that you weren't the first one to do that.
That what I said on that show has been said several times, hundreds of times, if you will, by that same person he is mad at, by multiple people. I immediately apologized to BA right after. I've got the screenshots to prove it through a Facebook Messenger, Instagram. I felt very bad that he was that upset by it. And then I reminded him, I was like, the show before you said, if you are going to dox people, do it on, if you're going to dox me, say it on this show. Don't put it on Twitter. And the only reason I did it is because Jake made a comment about something related to checking accounts. And so I made a joke and he fucking lost it.
Oh, it was Jake, not Jay. That's right.
And he fucking, Jay the day before had actually done it. Like the whole thing on Twitter.
Yeah, with these family members and shit.
Right. Fair.
Do you think that what you said is equivalent to me, like, you know, referring to like Mrs. Palmieri's meatballs?
I don't know who that is. I like BA enough to know that I'm not going to continue down this path because I don't actually hate him. I think
I agree.
I think he's a dumb idiot for getting this upset about it, and he's not being realistic. I think he's another fucking Sneaks puppet, and that's fine.
I think the avenue that sorry, go on.
But what in Sneaks and BA and that entire crew can deny it to the day. Like, I don't care. People were calling my work, and it didn't just happen out of nowhere. It was immediately after that show. So they can pretend all day they're not doing it, but it's a fucking lie. And that's okay. Whatever. Keep doing it. My work's fine with it.
I think it wasn't my thought. It was someone else said. I can't remember who, but I really think that the two of you just should have gone on the next day, the next show, just talked about it, because you would have got over it in 5 minutes. 5 minutes of talking about this shit.
BA doesn't like me. It's not a me issue, other than the fact that he doesn't like me, because I'll have a conversation with him. I apologize to him immediately because I didn't think he'd be that upset by it, because just the day before he said that was okay. That was part of the joke.
One thing I don't know, I don't want to pile on right now, but that's not the only show that you have enemies on.
No, I have a lot of enemies. I mean, I give off a persona where it's not easy to like. I'm not going to pretend that people should hate me. I'm not like this nice person, but I'm not generally trying to hurt anybody. But I think you're a dork. I'm going to call you a dork, and some people don't like that.
Tim?
So as someone that doesn't go on Meeting the Minds and doesn't, I don't have this entrenched history.
And why, by the way? Are you just a big pussy? What is that?
Because it starts at fucking 1 a.m. in the morning.
You're in the fucking chats.
Sometimes.
Not
I need him there more, because he's like my only defender.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
But my view is
whatever.
No, go on, Jackson. You have your little.
No, I was gonna say, how many times do I have to fucking defend this guy before he fucking says thank you?
Tim, are you talking about me?
Yes.
Jackson, you don't defend me ever, bud.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. All right. Anyway, Tim, hurry up.
When have you defended me? Tell me.
I've said it for fucking weeks. We didn't get you back on. I've said it.
Yeah, but you say it to me, and I appreciate that. No, but you don't defend me in person. You don't defend me on shows.
Yeah, it's bullshit. You don't watch.
Name 2 times since I've been off the show that you defended me.
What, you think I keep track of fucking?
I don't keep track of it either. Even if I watched, I wouldn't keep track of it.
Exactly. So what's your point?
Okay, but you're being mad at me that I don't track that you're
paying. I'm not mad at you. You think I'm not a defender? I'm a defender.
I don't think you're defending me. From what I've heard, you're not defending me.
All right. Tim,
what I've seen, you're not defending me.
He's a sensitive pussy. Tim, get to your point.
Joke's on you. I've admitted I'm a sensitive pussy, so you lose.
my take was, I don't know, like, people just don't dox people, don't bring people's work, don't do shit like that. But also, if it happens, I don't know, just like, it's not that serious. Just move on.
I agree, Tim.
The
only defense of this is that BA has been doxxed so many times, I didn't think he cared anymore. It's been so many times. And that and that's on me. But like, he's been doxxed for like 3 years, and I didn't think he cared anymore, and he did, based on something he said the show before. That's it. And I apologized immediately. I didn't think it needed to turn into all of this.
I think that's probably like, that's all you can do, right? So it's like the classic thing of, if someone has a shitty day and things aren't going right for them and they lash out or whatever, and I'm not saying this is BA, but if someone has a shitty day, sometimes you have to just go, if they really lashed out, why are they doing that? Is it because they're actually mad at me, or just because something's not great for them, or they're not having a great day? And the difference is, can you move on from that, or are you going to keep that going for, I don't know, like weeks, months? And it feels like everything just seems to be just like going on for a long time. This is all just fucking people pissing around on the internet. Just everyone needs to just relax, have a little bit more fun. That's my take.
That's a good take. Credit to the BA and the Sneaks of the world. I think they probably stopped, because the last week and a half I haven't heard from work that they're getting, because there was they would either get a call from an unrestricted number or they get a call from a Massachusetts number, and they haven't got that in a week and a half. So I think
credit to them for not fucking calling your work. Yeah, credit where it's due.
It was so funny because they'd be like, "We're not calling you work." It's like it's unrestricted in the Massachusetts number. What's okay? Cool. Anyway, I don't.
So
that's what my work told me. They wouldn't tell me, like, apparently they talked to somebody one time. They answered the phone, but I told them ahead of time, so they generally didn't answer the phone, and they try to block numbers, but you can't block a restricted number. So
on the 25th of October, Jackson called this girl that he's dating wife material.
Jackson, you didn't show me. I've shown you girls on Tinder I'm talking to. Why didn't you show me that?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll damn you. Cool.
How's it going, Jackson, with the new lady?
I spent last week. What are you fucking laughing at?
You cut out and you look upset. Like,
no, I'm not upset.
You're right.
It's just it's getting to a point now where it's not not funny anymore. Like there's no more jokes. It's getting a bit serious.
I didn't fucking pull it here, bud.
I know. That's this fucking idiot. I've got a better topic that actually has just come up. But I don't know. I spent last week. I was there for 4 nights. Dogs. Dogs are like like this, as in they're fighting. The dogs don't get along just yet. We'll get there. My dog's a fucking alpha bitch.
Right.
Are you a dog trainer like VD?
No, I'm not a dog trainer. You love this VD comparison.
I think you guys look very similar. You got same vibe. All right, let me take it back. You guys got same vibes. VD's smarter than you, but same vibes.
I'm not denying that. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. Tim, I don't know what to tell you. It's getting. We've had a couple of like. So what is this conversations?
So is it like a boyfriend girlfriend like conversation you've had?
I don't know. It's a real like we're not hooking up with other people kind of situation. Is that
exclusive?
How old is she?
27.
How old are you?
31.
Oh, it's normal age to that's a normal question.
Yeah.
Have you had any more sex injuries?
No, it's not. No, I've not.
Is this off the board now?
It is funny that he's wearing a Leeds shirt and he's talking about sex injuries.
Exactly.
A lot of HIV there.
In Leeds?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about the country.
I just looked it up.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Do you know anyone that's ever snapped their bando string?
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't.
Do you know anyone that's ever snapped their bando string?
Yes. I don't. Can we not talk about that? That's fucking disgusting. That's like the most disgusting thing ever. That and what's that? What's the thing called when people put fucking shit in the top of their dick?
What?
What? I'm talking about?
No, I don't, dude. No, I fucking don't, dude.
Neither of us do.
Top of your dick.
Yeah, they put shit in the. I can't.
That's like a medical procedure. What are you talking about?
People do.
Yes,
you deserve this. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not watching, but it is like a porn category where people will they get off on like putting like pins or whatever the fuck in the top of their dick.
Hey, Tim, cut this out, buddy. I feel bad for him. I don't know what the fuck he's talking
Jesus.
about.
They're the two things that like really freak me out.
I get it. It freaks me out too, but I don't fucking look at it on Pornhub.
Why are you watching it?
You just said it was a category on a porn site. I've never looked at that.
I don't know how I've come across that. All right, well, don't fucking. I'm sweating.
Get mad at me for screaming too. I knew that. I know that's coming.
Fuck.
That was your main thing. Vodka. You're screaming.
McChicken sauce.
I'm very sensitive now. Huh?
McChicken sauce.
What about
it? Did you make that up?
What are you talking about?
Do you have that? So vodka. Do you have that in America? McChicken sauce.
No, McChicken sauce.
Is that what you call it?
No, we don't. We got Big Mac sauce.
Wait,
you got Big Mac sauce?
What's on your McChicken?
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, this is mayo.
Chicken sauce.
You call mayo McChicken sauce?
No, at McDonald's. At McDonald's.
Yeah, that McChickens have mayo on them, dummy.
Yeah, but if you're like gonna get a Big Mac and you want to replace the sauce, you say, "Can I get it without the Big Mac sauce? And can I get McChicken sauce?"
What the fuck?
Why would you say mayo? Let me get
Because that's standard. That's what happens.
All right.
People do it on,
Well, I mean,
people get on cheeseburger.
Tim,
Can I get a cheeseburger with McChicken
Tim,
sauce?
this is coming from the people from a country that calls it macadacas. So fuck
No,
them.
we don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you guys do.
You're confusing McDonald's and AC/DC.
You guys call it that.
Macadacas. It is Macca's though. Like all the cups and the burgers and shit. It also says Macca's on it.
Yeah, but
Mickey
like, why do you?
D's.
There you go. Just call it Mickey D's. That's normal.
Okay.
Why do you guys? Are you guys trying to be different?
No, but you didn't fucking
Yeah.
the language. How can you even comment on it? And Tim, shut the fuck up, British fucking cunt.
Yeah, but
Have
why
you
do you
been
guys?
to Beaufort recently?
You what?
Have you been to Beaufort recently? Beaufort.
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 Oh,
Beaufort.
Beaufort pies. You talking about the pies? Oh, Balfour pies. No, are you talking about the town? Are you talking about the
The
town?
town.
What are you talking about that for?
Have you been there?
Yes, I've driven through there fucking 25 times.
Do you guys
Oh,
feel any like heritage towards each other at all? Because like,
No,
let's be like if we're being realistic here, your accents are different, but they're not that far, right?
They're way off.
Yeah, but ours are way different.
Yeah.
So like, do you guys have any like in your flag has their stupid ass fucking flag in it?
Don't start me on that. I fucking hate that. We need to change that shit.
Right, but like there's
What?
more heritage there. I didn't know if you guys feel that at all.
There's nothing. Nothing happens.
Don't you have the Queen or now the King?
He's the in their government
You
buildings
really-
they got the Queen.
You fucking
pussies.
Fucking
You
guy off
fucking
now.
pussies.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just like Canada, in all your government buildings, you got the Queen and the King. You fucking pussies.
We don't have that.
You
I
do,
don't know. I've never been there. I don't know.
buddy. In your fucking government buildings, the
How
King
would
is.
you know?
Because I've seen your flag. The King's picture is in your government buildings. I promise.
You've seen my flag. How does that equate?
What's in your flag?
Fucking
I'm going for a
stars and
piss.
fucking-
You two argue about this for a minute.
All right.
What is in your flag?
The Union Jack.
Okay, where does that come from?
The country that fucking colonized this country.
Right. So you guys are still kind of a part of that, correct? I'm not going to say the words, but go ahead.
Sure.
So if you went to a government building right now, would you see a picture of the King?
I don't think so.
That's because you've never been into one.
I used to work in a government building.
Canada? You know what's funny about Canada?
Nothing.
They don't have that flag a part of their flag, and they still have a picture of the King. That's how I know you have a picture of the King in your government buildings. You guys are embarrassing. Figure it out, bud.
You have no proof of that.
I mean,
you just
I don't have the ability to Google it and then put it on the screen.
Why? Okay, but you can Google
Because
it.
I don't have access to the StreamYard, or I do it.
No, I'll wait for Tim to get back then. Fucking pussy. You're assholes.
I'm not being an asshole. It's a fucking fact. Why can't you, like, you got away, right? Somehow you got an independence, I think.
Yes.
Why would you keep
What about
that
it?
country's flag in your flag?
How do I argue this?
Good
I
question.
agree with you.
I don't know.
I agree. I fucking hate the British. Fuck you. I was gonna say a different slur, but not.
I mean, Canada got their independence, and they still have pictures of the King, and they have their own flag that doesn't have the Union Jack. You guys were like, "Oh, thank you, King and Queen. Oh, thank you,
Tim,
thank you for our independence. Oh, thank you."
Why do we
You fucking pussy.
Shut the fuck up. Go back to your fucking Uber driving neighborhood. Can we can you
No.
can you-
No, Jack. No, Jackson.
That was
You're being racist now. You're being
I'm
racist.
not.
We talked about this before.
talking about
He
Indians.
he
He's talking
said
about
it.
Indians.
You can't be racist.
I've got that. That's a direct quote of this.
To be fair to Jackson, all the Uber drivers are Indian.
Yeah, the way he said
I
it,
live 5 miles from the
racist.
airport, so and they're all Indian.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like the way you said it, Robin, was like just factual. The way Jackson said it, racist.
Speaking of Indian, what's it go with your you eat a buttered chicken, you're shitting all day?
Oh, king prawn puree. So right, do you eat curry?
Prawn is just shrimp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you ever, like Jackson, so I'm blaming you, by the way, for today, because you messaged me saying that last night, as in Friday night, you had a curry with your Doris, and that was.
See, this is when you sound like a real fucking idiot. You had a fucking curry with your Doris.
That wasn't even close.
Well, that was it.
Yes, it was.
That wasn't even close.
That was it. So you basically messaged saying, "Oh yeah, I'm having a curry with my Doris," and I thought, "Oh, that sounds very tempting. I'm gonna have a curry with my Doris," and so I ordered a curry, and I probably shouldn't have. And then I got into an argument with her, and she said, "Don't get the king prawn puree because every time you get it, you shit yourself."
That sounds like king porn puree.
This doesn't. Yeah, this is.
And I had no less than 7 shits, and it's every time I have a curry.
Why are you setting yourself up to get dunked on here? Like I ate a fucking vindaloo, which is like the spiciest curry. No dramas. I didn't even go to the toilet that night. Vodka lives in. I mean,
What?
he lives in fucking Carolina. That's why they named the fucking chili like the spiciest chili. Like we can handle spicy food. You fucking Reaper. You put fucking pepper on your food and you fucking take 3 shits.
No, it's not to do with spice. To be fair, I probably shouldn't get shellfish from somewhere that has like a 3-star out of 10 for hygiene. That's probably not a smart idea.
Yeah, are they catching the shrimp in the fucking river?
Yeah, then I don't know, like washing their armpits with it. Anyway, look, we're digressing. So
you guys live on an island. How does your seafood suck?
Seafood over here is fantastic. I'll say that.
Yeah, but you all live on the coast.
Okay.
How far are you?
Your entire country's a coast.
Yeah, it takes like 2 hours to get from one side to the other.
You fucking dickhead. Yeah. Like, no offense, Tim. The Arsenal fans that complain they have to drive to Newcastle, shut the fuck up, dickheads. Like 300 miles, suck my dick, bud.
It's awful.
It's not.
It is. Have you been? Newcastle's horrible. Actually, no, it's all right.
It's nice stadium, isn't it?
I drive 300 miles round trip on the weekends. I have my daughter to pick her up and drive her back.
Jesus.
300 miles round trip.
It's 150 miles there. It's 150 miles back.
Tim, it's about 220 kilometers each way.
I don't do kilometers. I do miles. I'm not.
Oh yeah, your country's weird like that. Why is that?
Well, because they're not idiots.
But you criticize them for fucking using the imperial system, and you still use it.
I've never criticized them.
Yeah, you've criticized us.
What a fucking liar.
Tim, maybe you haven't, but you get lumped in with that entire country.
Yeah, okay. But say from
because you know how many F1 drivers that are British go MPH.
So did you watch the Brazilian sprint?
I did actually.
I
stopped watching Arsenal.
Oh
yeah. I had them both on, and I was
it was the sprint, Jackson.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
I was in the pub
GP's tomorrow.
Although that's a delay qualifying.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be late, isn't it? Yeah. Who do you want to?
Lando's my favorite.
There we go.
Oh,
yes,
you're a fucking pussy.
No, why would I be a pussy?
You're just trying to because you're trying to fucking.
I've been a fan of Lando since COVID because he streamed. I was like, oh, there's an F1 driver that streams.
Is it because you think he's a little cutie?
No, I fucking like that he's McLaren. Zach Brown's American. I root for McLaren and Haas, and that's it.
Zach Brown.
Zach Brown's the team principal / CEO of McLaren Racing.
Yeah.
So then by default, you root for Australia.
What?
What for Oscar Piastri?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Oscar's trying to play fucking games today, but
yeah, he got fucking put back in his place, didn't he? It took them too long to do that as well. They should have done that.
I don't even want to talk about it because it's fucking bullshit. Because Oscar was very close to fucking us.
Yeah, and like they were racing way too many races this season. Like they should have made that call earlier, way earlier.
That one race that Oscar won, they should have give it up. It's Lando's year. Don't worry about it, Jackson. You just try to survive and get into it.
I got nothing for you. Once we finish this, I'm gonna go watch college football.
So
why did I write down 10 albums that I like?
Yeah,
well,
and the luxury item in Minifan.
Can we? I mean, I do have something that sort of popped up in the last 15 minutes. Is the top 50 list was just dropped? You aware of this?
No.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I just saw it.
And Freddie's fucking furious. So
why has he done that?
Yes, exactly. They're supposed to do a show and they discussed it all and announced it, and Menace has fucked it.
So he's.
Pulling it up.
I can
pull up.
Yeah,
pull
I
up the
can
list.
share it. Hold on.
I'm gonna take a piss.
Yeah, hold on.
You might be able to hear me.
Well, that is part of the tradition of the show that we listen to you piss.
Can you hear me? Hang on.
So, yes. Oh yeah, I can hear it.
Is he peeing on a bush?
He pisses in the corner of his little shed.
No, I don't.
We went to this last show. He has a little wee in the corner of his shed.
Are these people stupid? Why is Kirk won? That's not the way it works.
Yeah, that's how it worked last time.
That was wrong then.
Did you watch the stream last year?
Yes.
What do we got? Hang on.
So obviously, sorry, just
Steve Robinson's number 3.
So Jackson, hold your horses for 1 sec. So last year, right? It was who was it? It was Timmy Canton, Mayo, Gus, Menners, and
that's it, wasn't it?
That was it, right? So Menners wasn't supposed there, but it was a shit show. But the funny, kind of entertaining part of it was the fact that none of them agreed. It was all a bit of a joke. It was all very oh, you did this. Oh, Greg Poner's on it twice. Blah blah blah, and it was kind of entertaining. It wasn't a correct list, but it was an entertaining little stream. And you, Jackson, 16? Well, Jackson, shut up, you fucking cunt. So you made a very good point on, I can't remember which show or stream.
Aussie Minifan show.
Is there... Fuck off. Is there a risk of this year's stream being a bit humorless, was your exact quote. Do you think Men's releasing this is a reaction to you saying that to try and spice it up a little bit and get a little bit of contention going? Because Ned Snark's been chucked, right?
And I called that as well.
Yeah.
It's
just Freddie and Mom
theory. It's not a bad theory that Menace was in the on those those StreamYards or whatever the fuck that is, Zoom calls, and realized that it's not going to be funny, and just threw this out knowing he'd get a reaction. I'm actually with you on that one. It's actually a good call.
So, oh, interesting.
Hang on, let's go through it. Go back to the start. Go through it.
Okay, all right. So, all right. So
Montante 9.
But you know how Freddie is. I think he did a little bit of a spiel around.
Tim McCann is 6.
Impact.
Why is Tim McCann's not 6?
Why not?
Because he's had periods where he's contributed, great phone calls, great, whatever. But
because historian of the show, he's got every note on everything that ever happened.
Yeah, but what is the criteria?
Well, last year it was different. I don't know.
I think it's Trump caller who hasn't called in Portnoy that's not a part of the show.
Where's Trump? Yeah, Trump call is a bad call as well.
Julie dotting the I's, not a part of it really.
Julie shouldn't be on the list.
That's what. Yeah, she's. If she's lucky, she's 50.
No offense to Jon Stewart, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, Jon Stewart should be maybe in the 40s. All right, we got Carabas is being pretty dead.
Coleman should be 2 or 3.
But is this? So is this a re-envisioning of last year's list to say, right, this is still the all-time list, but this is an updated version of it, or is it this year's? Who is the most important part?
No, what this is a couple of people on the panel who, are old. They've been around a long time. They, unlike you, Tim, they think that the start of the show was by far the best, and that's why they've got. K Marco 13. So like all the references, Carabas, all the references are in the first couple of years.
Jerry Callahan shouldn't be on this.
Jerry Callahan,
Really young shouldn't be that high.
Right, they're all very early references.
They have to be demoted, and they're not.
I think Mick should be higher, like him or not.
Who's that?
Number 18. Who would you say? Who's that? Oh, that's a good one. That's real. All right.
You bet. No, you bet.
You want to go to see? I bet you on the next page there'll be a ton of people who should be higher. What do we get here?
John's about right.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Ted should be above John.
Dale
Arnold should be off the list. Carano should be off the list. Bosco should be low.
No, Bosco should be higher.
Yeah, no, dude, this is what I'm saying is correct. Kev Cullen should be low. Kevin from Bristol should be low. Mayo's about where he should be. Pat Ford should be higher. Sneaker should be lower. Julie DeCaro shouldn't be on the list.
I don't know. I think Julie DeCaro is either fine or maybe a little higher.
So stupid. This is so stupid.
But then it goes back to is this all time? Is this all time or is this a snapshot of right now?
Yeah, like I said, it's got to be. Yeah.
Because if you take this in perspective of what is true now,
we're going all time. Then I guess maybe I thought we were going more recent.
I've already forgotten some of the names, but like if you're gonna have some of the people on the first page and then DAC's 49, like DAC should be higher then if we're going historical.
So should Warden.
Yes, I agree.
Like, what's he done? What's the say you done?
Steve from Gloucester. Steve from Gloucester should be 50. I want him to go down too.
There's people.
Warden of the North is fucking great.
There's people on the first list that are way less relevant than DAC.
Hey Tim, go back to the other one and see where John in Warren is.
Nowhere.
Yeah, he's there.
He's there.
Hey,
where's John from Warren?
Yeah, look for John from Warren. See if we can find him.
Wait, where's no?
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if
you bit on that too, Jackson. See,
fuck! There he is. Yeah. Okay, good.
But if Steve's a lie guy, how is Steve's a lie guy 12 and DAC's 49? How does that make any sense?
I don't know the parameters. To be fair, they didn't fucking publish this. They should have done that.
What's the tweet?
They published it, but they didn't publish their reasonings.
And like, why is DAC 49 but Kevin from Bristol 32? Again, we're talking about contribution, right?
I mean, if we're talking about people that were brought up, I was brought up.
Here we go.
For DEC this year.
Here we go.
But
impacts on the main show.
Impact. I don't know. Like, if you go back through like 2019 and probably early 20, maybe not even 20, just 19, the DEC was on every fucking show.
It feels like the opposite of recency bias. It's like,
yes,
it's a lot here.
It's everybody from 2019.
Right.
Which we always knew was going to happen when you had like.
So yeah, if you go through the comments there, Freddie is furious. Who else we got?
Yikes. It's also wild you don't have dark mode on.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking Brits, man.
What the fuck is wrong with people that they wouldn't have, or that they would have dark mode?
You never scroll at night?
This doesn't hurt your eyes that it's fucking... Like, what is wrong with you?
It keeps me awake.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing else there.
Go down. What's the account that's muted?
Where's that?
Go down.
By the way, Tim mutes every fucking account.
All the way.
He loves muting shit. It'll be Monty. Who is it? Click it.
Why would it? No, fuck it. Okay.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That guy sucks.
It does my head in.
But he's right.
But he's right. The list is dog shit.
The top 10 is wild.
There you go.
I'd say there's 15 names that are wrong.
I think more. And sorry, Freddie, if you got through this far through the show. I'm a Freddie guy.
Freddie, by the way, is very cleverly. What you can't do is you can't call him. You can't change his name to be an L already because it already is an L. You can't say like. So you can call him Freddie Win when he does something good, but you can't call him.
Oh no!
Not give him an L. Very clever from Freddie Lynn. I see what you did there.
Oh no!
Oh, here we go.
Tim's bits is fucking sticking. It's too late over there. Tim's struggling.
Oh.
What number was Sellers? He was right up there as well, wasn't he? I don't know.
He's just not happy with the reveal. Well, that's
We going over any of the other stuff or no? Because
every week's been a music show, Tim. We don't get to music. We've done this for 3 episodes now, where it's going to be a music show, and we never talk music. So thanks everybody who watched.
Wait a second. All right, fine. Yeah. Did I just do all this work for no reason? That'll be annoying.
All this work. All right. Have you got more than like 2 genres in that list? And have you got
Yeah.
Have you got what's that fucking album called? Human Clay. Is that in your list?
No.
Okay. I think that'd be a fair guess. A Day to Remember. A Day to Remember is fucking gay.
Okay.
Tim, can you
disagree?
Here's a proposal. I think we should revisit, the 3 of us, what the purpose of this show was actually supposed to be, which was the Desert Island discs format. So we asked Rodker to do some prep and come up with his top 10 albums.
I got him right here.
A luxury item.
He wants to read them. He wants to read them.
I don't want to read them. I thought we were doing that.
Okay.
So we're at 2 hours
You
now.
clearly never watched this show before then.
Okay. Well, now I'm mad because I actually put work into it.
Well, I'm proposing. Well, so we got 2 options. We can either keep going.
No.
Well,
fucking Jackson's being a little pussy. He's like, oh, we got to get off.
No, I'm happy to do it, but also I like where Tim was going with this, where we'll have you on again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and not a couple of weeks, like next weekend.
Yeah,
or we can do that.
Or earlier, Jackson.
I know you, Tim. You potentially have plans.
I've got no plans.
Okay, that's not what you said to me. But I also can't say anything else because you told me not to.
Next weekend I'll be in South Carolina.
No,
So I won't be around.
What about the following week?
What?
What about the following week?
Yeah, I could do it then.
All right.
Let's do it probably. It feels like we've aired some good grievances. We've covered some good topics. Jackson's he's got a very salty at a lot of things.
I have a lot of sweat.
I think we've covered some good stuff. You are very sweaty and red.
I think Vodka should tell us number 7 on his list, and then
Discovery, Daft Punk.
Discovery by
great album. Great album.
That's a great album. All right,
that is a great album.
That's my number 7.
Well, I didn't.
Everybody say their number 7.
Well, I didn't order mine, and all right. My number 7 is "Enema of the State" by Blink-182.
You're gonna talk shit about me. Okay.
Hey, that is a fantastic album.
It is.
Like but your style of music is like singing about killing yourself to the fucking pop punk fucking thing.
You watched one Twitch stream and you thought that. Cool. Good for you.
That's what A Day to Remember is. It's like, I'm gonna kill myself to like,
it's not what it is. Not what it is.
I wonder why you're so depressed.
Fucking Blink-182's 3 chords.
Yeah, but it's like it's cheery.
Shut up, pussy.
Fun.
Yeah, you have nothing to say to that. Shut up.
Tim, give us number 7.
It's LCD Sound System, Sound of Silver.
Yeah,
great album.
Me and Tim had better albums than you at number 7.
That's bullshit. No,
absolutely.
That's
Discovery by Daft Punk is better than Enema of the State, buddy. And so is Tim.
Yeah.
I'm not having.
I like Enema of the State. It's good. It's not better than
Every
either
song
of those.
is fantastic.
It is
in order,
but so is on Discovery. So it's on. Like, come on, buddy.
This isn't funny. Nobody finds this funny. All right, let's.
I'll go down the whole list and I'll just destroy you.
No, I don't want. No, we're gonna say this for a fortnight.
Yeah, let's do a proper show with this. Like, let's actually do this properly. Because I think Jackson, you're going to come out on bottom. Sorry, go on.
You're gonna get fucked up.
No, I won't get fucked up.
Yes, you are, because you're gonna think you think all of my favorite albums of all time are just pop punk or metalcore. They're not, though. I just said Daft Punk is on my top 10.
We're gonna we'll come back in a couple of weeks. We'll air out some grievances to start the show, and then we'll get straight into it. And it'll be just a music show. And by the way, everyone, we're gonna bring back our gay dead pedophile.
Yes,
and
a great segment.
Is it Asian? They're going to be back next week. We had too much to get through this week, but stay tuned. You like my outro?
No, I thought that was. I can't laugh at you anymore. Like, calling me sensitive. I thought what you said is funny, dude.
It's fucking getting very warm. I'm sweating in my shed. My internet didn't work.
Tim, do you hear this fucking sensitive Aussie? Like, I can't even laugh. I thought what you said was funny. Jesus Christ. Let's fucking end it. Jesus.
Yeah, we got it. For his sake. For his sake. All right, see you later, everyone.